It was big business. It was huge business for Wodonga. It was probably one of the biggest industries in Wodonga then. It's hard to believe that where it was situated now is the entrance to Target. So, it's been a big change, hasn't it, over the years?
You'd walk cattle in, you'd be going along and there might be a gate open and there'd be cattle going there and you'd get in after them on the horse, get them out, you get into the town and an old cow might walk into a yard, a garden. You're in trying to get her out and the woman would come out with a broom and after you. She wouldn't worry about the bloody cow.
Yes, some of them got into the main street. We used to have the police and everyone out chasing them. People on horses. And caused quite a commotion. I don't think it ever caused an accident though.
Oh no, I don't
think so.
You'd get in the race and the auctioneer would be selling and you would walk along the race or get in near the race. And when the auctioneer started selling, he'd have a booking clerk and a couple of fellas in the yards, and they'd take bids. But if you winked to that, or you weren't buying, you winked, or you put your finger up, you could have some cattle knocked down to you. The race would be full, and they'd be going from pen to pen. And as this pen was finished, you'd be down to the next pen. The luncheon room, it was well catered for. They looked after the people who were.
We'd get there about 9 o'clock and set tables. We had a table of 19, 3 tables of 19s, and there were 3 girls that had a table each. They weren't young ladies, they were, middle-aged and over middle-aged ladies. It was very hectic, and you only got an hour to feed the blighters, They'd race in and sit in the same places, and you knew what they ate. And so you just took your soup and they'd have the main course, which was like seasoned lamb, roast beef and steak and kidney, cold meat and salad. Sweets were plum pudding, a beautiful large plum pudding.
Did they have the plum pudding in the summer as well?
Yes, had plum pudding all the year round. In winter weather, there was a lot of cow manure all over the seats and the tablecloths, from the men's clothes. It was fantastic.
Sometimes there'd be a record sale. There was one special sale that McNamara had. It was the second largest yarding of stored cattle in Australia. It was 7,000 head of cattle yarded that day. They went over to the Wodonga pub, and that's where they might have a few snorts and that, and have a bit of a shindig or whatever. But otherwise, no, it was really tame.
I used to work for one of the stock agents as a secretary. If we were looking for the auctioneers or the stockmen after the sale to get figures or something, we always rang the carriers hotel, because they'd go straight there after the sale.
There's a lot gone, a lot of faces gone, a lot of good people gone.
But they were good days, everybody knew everybody.
Fantastic it was. Best 10 years of my life.
The Saleyards in Wodonga made the town.